Good evening everyone, and welcome to another race for CDR where it's going to be Tier 1 as we're at USA, Circuit of the Americas, Season 3 Round 10, 20 turns, 5.5 kilometers long, so I should be looking for a good race this time. Of course if it's wet that'll be even better, that'll bring out some fun times. We have got a driver change. Welcoming now will be JJ Lato, and he's going to be in the Alpine alongside Bruges. So looking forward to seeing what he can do. I've raced against him before, didn't stand much of a chance, but he is quick. But he's also very clean and consistent. We have also got in the Red Bull tonight covering, which will be Magnus. And he will be alongside Hamster replacing Calvin for this race. So good luck to him, thank you. And we've also got Droftus back tonight. Our current P2 championship just behind Droftus. So that should be fun. He's going to want to be looking to close that gap on him. After a few back-to-back wins from Droftus, he is pulling an almighty lead. But we'll see what happens. As we're going to go into qualifying one, well, the 5 slowest drivers will leave us. Through to Q2, where the next 5 slowest drivers will lose, and then it'll be a top 10 shootout. So just while we wait for everyone just to click the tyres. And get Q1 underway. So good luck to the Tier 1 drivers. Keep it clean. And hopefully there's nothing too spicy towards the end of the race like last week. Last few laps, safety car. Droftus with his penalty, which, to be fair, he was leading pretty much all the way. And then, yeah, that safety car for a spanner in the works. But he managed to break clear of the 3 seconds. And we've just had our first comment in, and, oh, it's going to be XSX. Colin, good to hear you again. It's good to have you in the chat, mate. So just while they make their final setups before they come out for their first run. So I don't know if anyone is able to let me know what is the current conditions for the weather. I can see Q1 is dry. There's no one rushing out, so I'm guessing it's dry all the way through this one. Oh, so... Oh man, so you're going to be Spectator of the Week, XS. As Mark Trim has said, glad to see you got a full-time drive, JJ, good luck. As it looks like we got our first person coming out onto track now, so that's a Mercedes. I'm not sure who the other one was. Might be the Alpine. So we got clouds at 45, rain on 60. So towards the end of the race, we could have rain. That could throw some spanners in the works. So we've got Noodles out in the Merc, Albie out in the Alfa Romeo, and I think that's JJ who's actually out first. It is, yes. So he's going to be the first guy to cross the lap, start finish line to set his first time, so we'll stick on board him for now. Then we got Carl Trim, JJ, so Got some fans here tonight, boy. There's hounds in the chat. Come on, Dan and Josh. So, I don't mind the second and third sector of this track. I'm not a big fan of the first with the S's because I'm a controller user. So that part there is purely designed for the wheel. But that S section can make or break your lap completely, because you mess up one corner, it's gonna just destroy the rest of the lap. So Elite Hound saying chicken noodles. Irish Gary, Hon Colin B. So as he makes his up way to turn 1 on the blind apex. So let's go on board this way, see how he takes this S section. Oh, slight lift there, but 5th gear through there. Down to 4th, possibly 3rd, then short shift back up to 4th. 5th, as he makes his way to that little left kink. Down to the sharp left hairpin, pretty much. Made some nice passes through there, especially in the wet. You can go for a real lunge through there. As Hounds has come, we love you, Teabag, we do. Thanks, Hound. And then Droftus, cheering for Droftus in this one. Oh, as Albie and Red Dog, sorry I missed that, are out. So I'm not sure. Well, Albie was on track. So unless they've just gone in the pits and they've got quali bands, we're not 100% on that. Slight lift there through those fast right-handers. So, final left turn. It's going to set the pace here. It's going to be a 133.2. So I'm not too sure how quick that is compared to the others, but I believe it was Noodles next. As Irish Gary's just confirmed quali bands for those two. There we go, 132.5. As Big Boy's just set a 132.7. So Noodles early doors setting the pace. Whoa, as Teddy's just lost it on that left there. So he's just going to wait for the guy to go through beforehand. So that sector 2 would be himself. As we got Cynex now coming through, just catches that. I thought he was going to push that too far. See what he can do here. Short shift in. 132.5. Oof. 200, sorry. Behind Noodles. So let's have a look, see what else is going on. So he's just himself there. So we've got Dan now coming up to that little left. See what he can set here. Short shifting through. DRS wide open as he crosses the line. It's at 133 dead pretty much. Jahu coming across. Oh, he's had an issue, so that's a 150. So he's going to go again. So MDG is just going for his fast lap. So he's on his out lap weatherman's there as well. Quite a few still in the pits. So we've got Martin coming through those fast right-handers. And he's doing it on the mediums. So he's just probably saving an extra set there for the race as he comes in at 134.2. Unless he's just going out for a feel of the track. Right, let's see who else we've got coming up now. As we got our second championship leader there. He's just about to go on his outlap. So we'll just stay on here with Scotty for the Alpha Tauri. So he's had an issue. Oh, he's invalidated, so he's going to go now. As we're just on board with Droftus now. As he comes across the line. Whew. 131.8, so he's going to be setting the pace for this race. He's on one this season, I tell you. That's a brilliant lap by him. So he just cuts Jahu, so he must have had this invalidation again. It's MDG. Oh, P2 so far 131.9. You see Weatherman's just gone through there with 133.2. Let's have a look, see who's not set a lap. So Jay Hartnell's still in the pits, Collins on his outlap. And we got Rabico's probably going to be the closest to next time. So stay on board with this. He chucks it into the left. See what he can do here. 131.8, so that is put in provisional pole. So to be fair, he's probably safe with that time. Dan's going out, I believe, for another go. Let's have a look, see the guys who ain't set a time. So we've got Colin who's coming through the S's now. As Dan has gone slightly quicker, well 132.8. So he makes his way down the back straight, DRS wide open. Sort of double apex right. It's interesting, I've seen a lot of drivers here on this little left turn just now. Tend to take a bit of a wider line. I tend to take that quite tight, that turn. As he chucks it into his left with 19. Heavy braking for 20. Short shifting to 4th, 5th. Well, hello. That's Colin there. 131.7. Unfortunately, for his race last week, he was keeping with Droftus, but he had a coming together. He tried for an early pit stop to get an undercut. Fortunately something happened, but he'll be looking to bounce back this week. As Droftus is out again, he's 800ths up. Oh, invalidation. Damn. So he'll just jump straight back in the pits. So we've got Noodles, he's slightly up on his time. Little heavy braking zone here. See that corner there, you can cut a bit more. You can borderline cut it fully within reason. Oh, he has a bit of lock up there. That's probably going to cost him a tenth or two as he goes out wide. Probably won't finish this. He'll probably dive in the pits unless he's got enough fuel now. His red light's on, so he's probably coming in now. Let's see what else we've got going on. So we've got Martin out on the mediums again. He's had an issue because he's 3 seconds up. As Jay Hartnell is now coming out, and same as Hamster. So we'll stick on board with Hamster's lap here. This heavy braking zone just after the S's. There's going to be a bit of traffic at the end there, but they should just dive out his way, to be fair. That shouldn't be an issue. But we got Teddy, Scotty, they're coming out on their outlaps now because they're not feeling comfortable where they are. As he sets a sector 2 of 1:02. fast right-handers. Whoa, I thought he nearly would have cut that there. That was very close. That was on the edge there. Chucks it into the left here. Turn 20. Goes down. Short shifting. 3, 4. DRS wide open. That's a 132.7. That puts him in 8. I believe he should be safe there. So I am going to jump on with Teddy now. Let's have a look, see where Hartnell is first. Yeah, so he's pretty much just starting his lap. Let's have a look here. We've got Scotty. Turn 19, takes that nice and well. Turn 20, throw this into the left. Short shift, 3, 4, DRS wide open. Oh, and it's an outlap. Oh, I got excited there for nothing. Wow. As Droftus retires in the pits, he's comfortable with that. So we've got Dan sitting in 9th. He is now coming out again on an outlap. Unless he's just getting a feel for the track. I would have thought he's pretty safe there, to be fair. Let's see where Teddy comes across the line. So he didn't move. He shaved the 10th off, so he's going to need a bit more than that. Is he going to have enough time to get in the pits and get back out? I doubt it. But we've got Scotty slightly up on his time. See what he can do here. But I know he was having troubles with his throttle, so as he locks up there. So he might be in for a bit of a painful race, this one, unfortunately. As Hartnell sets his lap with a 133.6, so he's just on the safe zone. So as it stands, we are losing Scotty and Martin. But we've got Scotty on an outlap. He's a 10th up now, so this will put him into P15. Slight lock up there, so oh, very close there. Put in P14, so he's now dropped Teddy Hankey into the drop zone, but unfortunately that's him done for his one. So Hartnell just down on his time, as Martin's now coming across for his one and only lap to see what he can do. So I'll keep an eye on these as he is backed out. So he's moved out of the way there of JJ. Oh, Droftus, you hearing this? We got Rabico saying Droftus needs to retire this race and let us catch up to him a bit. Oh, I don't know if he wants to hear that. He might just try and show you how to really do it. But we'll see. Ah, as JJ has invalidated his lap, but he should be safe, to be fair. So here we go, JJ, Hartnell, shall I say, so he's coming across now. Then we got Martin, he's a second up. So this is going to put him in the 132, so as long as there's no major issues through the rest of this, this is going to put him safely through. As XS says, too much of a sweat to do that. And Droftus, I hit a wall and died here last season. And XS says, slipped on your own sweat. How nice. So that's put him in 5th. That's him through there. Let's have a look. Weatherman Harry, he don't think he's safe, so he's probably going to go for another run, but we'll see. As Teddy comes out now, we've got Hartnell, so I'm going to stay on board with Hartnell, see where he is, see how much time he's shaved off through Q2. As he is pretty much nearly 4 tenths up, so this is going to put him in the top 15. Again, as long as there's no major issues, he should be through, but we have got Teddy coming out for an outlap, so he should just make it. Let's have a look. Ah, he's had an issue there, but he should be alright depending on how the other guys do. So here we go. Jay Hartnell crosses the line. This puts him in P13. So this has now put Harry in the drop zone. Will Teddy get through? So Scotty retires. He's now done. He's out of Q3. As we got Teddy just absolutely abusing the corners just to get round. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's done. I think he's out now. He ain't going to get round in 10 seconds. No. As Droffers just said to his engineer, I forgot to put wets on. And then we got Lloyd, not Jack, Forza, Colin B. As we got Harry out as well. I'm not sure if Jahu has invalidated. Hartnell's getting ready to go in the pits, so this is just down to Harry, but he's already through. So we are going to lose Scotty 1, 2, 3, Teddy Hankey, Albie, Red Dog, and Magnus. As Irish Gary has just said, "Hi Jack, you're my hero." And Drofters, that's not Jack. So that is Q1 done and dusted. So we'll just go through. As I say, this is only for Q3, so we can't dictate the times from this one going forward. So Colin, Don, Droftus, MDG, Martin, Bruce, Noodles, Sinex, Big Boy Hamster, Dan, Jahu, Harry, Hartnell, JJ Lato, and then the 5 out, as I said, was Scotty, Teddy, Albie, Red Dog, and Magnus. But those 3 there have probably had quali bans, and unfortunately Teddy came out invalidated, then he just didn't have the time to go around and do his lap, and then Scotty was having troubles with his pedals. So just as we wait for the game to load, everyone get ready, then we'll go Q2. So I wonder how many people are going to attempt the alternate strategy, because personally it is quite powerful around here. But then if we're expecting rain towards the last part, it's going to be difficult. We'll see what everyone does. So let's see who's going to be the first to pull the trigger. Looks like we've got one of the Raris and the McLaren out first. So I'm wondering if that's Dan or Droftus. It's Droftus who's going to be first out. Hartnell behind him. So we've got Colin who's going to be the one to go out on the mediums first. Droftus just gets out of the way just to let Hartnell through. So we've got a few out now. We've got Dan out on the softs, Hartnell's out on the softs, Droftus on the softs, JJ on the softs. So yeah, literally pretty much so far everyone except for Colin that's out is on the softs. As Hartnell moves out of the way just to let Droftus through. So we'll stick on board with him, see what he can do. So Drofter's crossing the start-finish line now to start his lap as he makes his way up the hill to turn 1 for the blind apex. Oh, hold on. No, he's not. He's backed out. Okie dokie. Maybe not. So it is going to be not Bruce. That'll be JJ. Who's going to be first round. That's a nice tidy line through those S's. Better than his first run through there. Ooh, looked like his back slipped out a little bit there. So making his way DRS wide open down the back straight. Trying to avoid locking up through that left turn there as he makes his way to the 3 right fast-handers. Takes that nicely, throws it into turn 19. Turn 20, DRS will be wide open. Let's see what he can get start off. So it's a 132.5. And then we're going to have Hartnell. He must have an issue there because he's 2 seconds up. So I believe that is Droftus. No, it was Dan, sorry, a 132.1. Then Big Boy, 32.7. Droftus. This must be his lap here. That's Dan just getting out of the way. That's the yellow flag. So I'm wondering if that's Colin. No, that would be Noodles next. As he crosses the line with a 133.8. Then we are going to have Bruce. No, he's just on his outlap. It's going to be the AlphaTauri. Is that Sinex? Yep. 133.6. That was set on the medium, same as Noodles. As Harry's just come across the line with a 133.9 as Rabico sets the fastest lap here at 132 flat. So let's see who's coming out. He's coming down the back straight. Oh, that's a nice angle through there. We got Colin about to start his medium run. So I'm wondering if that's Hartnell who's going round. No, he's going into the pits. Let's have a look. So next across, I believe, is going to be Jahu. Yeah. But he's had an issue somewhere because he's on a 130. Yeah, so he's probably going to have to go for another run out. So we'll jump on board with MDG, see what he can do. As he goes way wide there. Oh no, that's someone moving out his way, sorry. There's a lot of traffic. So what's he done? As he does a 132.9. So who we got coming across the line? So it's going to be Martin. Let's have a look at Colin as he's invalidated. Hamster still in the pits. See what Martin can do. That's going to put him 132.2. Puts him in P4. So let's have a look, see what Jaho's doing. So he's 6 seconds down. But of course he had an incident on the first lap. So Drofters is still in the pits. I know he's on a 153.6. I'm wondering, is he going to come back out on the softs or is he going to come out on the mediums? He's come out on the softs, so he's on his out lap now. So let's have a look, see what Yahoo can put himself. Puts himself P8, a 133.5. They're just on their in laps, so let's jump back to Colin, see how he's getting on. Takes that nice here with no lockups. We go to the fast right-handers. Chucks it in. Oh, very close there. Potential of invalidation, but here we go. So, whoa! As he's lost it at turn 20, just too much throttle. So he's going to have to come in and slap on a pair of softs. He ain't going to want to go with them again. As Rabico retires, he's comfortable with that time. So let's have a look. Yahoo, yeah, he's probably going to pit now. So I'm wondering if Sinex is going to come out because he is close to the drop zone here as well. Same with Yahoo, he's going to have to go in, stick another pair of soft side and go back out again. Is MGG going to stay in the pits on those mediums? He'll probably put a soft side ready to go, but let's just jump on with Droftus. 10 seconds up, of course. Yeah, so he's not got no ERS in, so he's probably just bedding those tyres in. As Hampster's out now for his one and only run. So he's got a couple of minutes, he'll just dive into the pit, should slap on a set of softs and just go for it. I know it's probably what he didn't want. Let's have a look here. So Noodles is on the softs. Oh, he takes those S's nicely. Alright, so Droftus now going for his flying lap. He's only going to have this opportunity, I reckon. Noodles down the back straight. Probably have a slight toe off that McLaren. Also, Hamster is going to have a mighty toe off of Noodles, so that would have helped him big time. So let's just jump back on to Noodles as he sets a purple sector 2. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, that's put him up to P6. Let's jump on with Hamstar, see what he's going to put in. Oh, okay. So he's going to have to go again. So let's have a look here, see how Droftus is doing. As he's set a purple sector 2, and that is on the mediums. So Hartnell making his way, he's up, he's down on his time. So final turn, let's see what he can do. 132.6. That's probably the time there, the drop zone, but we'll see. No, he should be alright there. So, let's jump back on with Hartnell. Let's have a look, see as he's invalidated. Oh no. He's not going to have time, and he's run out of fuel, so there's a good chance that your hamster's out. Yep, so Colin's out as well. He's out now on a set of sauce. So I'm wondering if Hartnell here has fueled up for an extra lap. Got Harry 3/10 up. That's not going to be enough to get him through. Oh, and he's invalidated anyway. As Big Boy retires in the pit, so he's comfortable with that. As Dan in chat has just said, wow, the toe is OP. Yeah, on Hamster, he shut that gap fast. It's mighty round here. Has Hartnell, has they gone into the pits, or is that on track? I can't see any yellows there, so he must have had enough. Yeah, so Harry P12. So we got Cynex there, 2 temps up. This will put him in to P10. There's Jahu is out for his lap. He's got, I think, less than a minute to get round. Yeah, Droftus has retired. He's happy with that. Yeah, so as long as Jahu doesn't make a mistake here or corner cut before to invalidate this or that lap, yeah, he'll have another crack. So MDG out. Well, yes, Martin's just set the quickest time with a 1:31.8, and MDG has put himself in 5th. Oh, this has now put Droftus and Big Boy very close, and there is people out on track now as well. So let's see what's going to happen here. So I'm just going to jump on with Colin as he's invalidated. That might be, yeah, he's out. Hamster's not going to go through, that's it. So, oh, we have got Harry is 4/10 up, but he's going to have to find a lot more. So it's all counts on Jar, and Jahu's invalidated, so this is all on Harry here. Can he knock Big Boy out of Q2? Whoa, that's a big slide there. That wouldn't have helped him whatsoever. So he's down on his time. Yeah, he invalidated. But let's just see what happens here with Harry. Will he continue or just go into the pits? No, he's going to finish his lap. Oh, hello, and that has knocked Big Boy out. Let's have a look here. I don't think that's it. Oh, Droftus on the cusp there. So yeah, as it stands, we're going to lose Big Boy, Jahu, Hartnell, Colin and Hamster. So a proper pressure lap there from Harry. That came out of nowhere. Well done. Oh, was them two nearly coming together there. So just as we wait for these to cross the line. And that will be Q2 over. Cool. It's a 3 to 8 unless the time counts down. So, we have got Martin, Rabico, MDG, Dan, Bruce, Sinex, Harry, JJ, Noodles and Drofters through to the top 10 shootout, with Drofters being the only medium runner. Then we've got out Big Boy, Jahu, Hartnell, Colin and Hamster. So, for those medium tyres to work, Drofters is going to need front row here for those to really work. You don't want to get held up into too much traffic. As we got Sully 2 saying Colin B is playing on the Wii remote. Done a better job than I would, to be fair, even on a Wii remote. So this is it, the final time for Tier 1 in USA for this season. The top 10 shootout. Any predictions? Anyone watching? What are we thinking? I am thinking Rabico and Droftus with a front row lockout. I'd probably say Dan and Martin second row lockout. Oh, looks a bit cloudy there. No, that's right, it's just the shadow. So here we go. So Harry's going to be first out. So they're going to have 2 runs at this, so getting out as soon as possible. So yeah, other than Rabico, everyone is out now. So guys just getting their tyres warmed up. Excuse me. So he's MDG invalidated. Of course, it's not his flying lap, but he is going to get a mighty toe off of Harry here, especially down that back straight. So let's see how he handles the S's. Nice wide line to cut in, keeps tight line through there. Slight lift there, drops a gear. Really nice and tidy through there. Sharp left. Let's have a look where MDG is. So 190. Probably not as much as a toe as I would have thought, because Weather's top speed was a bit higher. Throws it into turn 19. Final turn. Nice tight apex there. DRS wide open. So it's a 132.7 from Harry, then a 131. So is that Noodles? No, that's going to be JJ with a 132.7. Then Sinex with a 132.4. As Dan comes across the line with a 132.5. As Martin comes across with a 132.3, so let's have a look where Drofters is here, see what he's going to set. Oh, very close to invalidating there. A 131.4. So then we go to Bruges, 132.1. So then the next person to set a time will be Rabico, as he has just started his flying lap. So as people get out of the way for him. He seems to carry a lot more speed through them S's. As he sets a purple sector 1, I believe that's a personal, not. It'd be interesting to know what his average speed through the S's were. That should be an option. So DRS wide open down the back straight. He tries to nick a little bit of toe there off the Rari. Cuts that corner nicely. He's about to encounter a bit of traffic. It should be clear by the time he gets there. There we go, final turn. DRS wide open. Oh, a 131.5. There's a 10th in it between him and Droftus. Hello. So Don's going to make his way into the pits. JJ is up on his time, so he's going for another run on those tyres. So it looked like he didn't improve his time there, but stay on board with JJ. As he's 2 tenths up, so this will put him in P7 so far, just depending on how the rest of his lap goes. As MDG has already gone in, same as Sinex and Dan, they're already back in and they're out for their out lap. Whoa, there's JJ, gets a bit of a tank slapper there. Let's see what he can do. That's put in P7. So he'll make his way back to the pits, depending if he's got a fresh set. Go put them on, go for another run. As Martin has retired in the pits, so he's done, he's happy with that. Was that rain? I'm sure I see a spot of rain. Oh, this will throw a spanner in the works. So is Don fueled up for another... He's slightly down on his time there, so I think he's fueled up for 2 runs. This looks like this could be it. This is going to be their final runs of this. So Bruce on his out lap, so he's validated. JJ's on his way back in. Yeah, there's spots of rain here. There's a good chance this might be it for the race. The setup you see now just depends how wet this track gets. How quick. as Droftus goes into the pit. So this is potentially it. This could be our top 10. Yep. That's it. So Bruges going to come across the line and have a go. So we'll stick on board just to see what his sort of timings are up for his first sector. So again for Tier 1 the drama unfolds. Do love a bit of drama. So where's he at? So he's a 10th down on his time. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of people now just retiring in the pit, so yep, Sinex is down on his time massively. Yeah, I think Dan's eased out of that as well. That's it. Yep, Noodles in the pits. He should come into the pits. He doesn't. He's actually going to try and go for a run. That's interesting. So let's have a look, see where Bruges is. Yeah, he's half a second up. That's it. It's too late for anyone coming out now. So I'm going to call that as your top 10 for Kota. We got Droftus in P1, Rabico P2. Called those two, but it's just the other way round. MDG 3, Bruce 4th, Martin 5th, Sinex 6th, Dan 7th. Yeah, as Bruce comes into the pits. Then we got JJ in 8th, Noodles 9th, Harry in 10th. So that'll be it for Q3 now. So what would be nice is everyone goes into the pits and retires in the pits. We can get racing. Yep, Chloe, that's it. That killed that Q3 off quite quickly. No wonder everyone was hesitant to get out of the pit so fast. Yeah, Dan very cautious there coming through turn 19. I look like he's unsure whether he should go in the pits or carry on. Harry is going for another run. So the rain stops and it's dried out again. No, rain's still there, so I'm not sure what he's doing. Yeah, you could hear there was a massive lift through those S's. Then again, is he invalidated? Always waiting on Harry. Just as we wait for Harry to take his time. Oh, I thought he was going to go in the pits there. Lucky it's live, I would have said naughty words. So there we go for Q3. So front row of the grid is going to be Droftus with Rabico. Second grid is going to be MDG and Bruges. Third row is going to be Martin and Sinex. Fourth row will be Dan and JJ, and the fifth row will be Noodles and Harry. So just wait for this to call for the time to finish. Then we're going to have the formation lap. Then we're going to have 28 laps of racing, with potential rain at the end, just to chuck that in the mix. So this could be interesting. Do I say about a potential safety car at the end? So just while they make their final adjustments. Seems like an eternity of a wait time. So, final 24 seconds before we get our formation lap on. So we've got Red Dog and Magnus with disqualification from the formation lap. So medium, soft, soft, medium, soft, medium. So 11 to 15 and 20 to 22. This is probably a one stop if you can make those mediums last. I know tyre wear can be quite high around here. Make their final time round turn 20 to line up on the grid, where they will face the 5 red lights for the final time this weekend in Tier 1. As Dan has just said, it's an easy medium soft for Droftus. I agree with that. Just depends on potential issues during the race maybe, but we'll see. So that's a better view of the start. Because that's it. As we now wait for the 5 red lights. And we're off. So it does look like Rabbit... Whoa! So we've got MDG trying to squeeze through the middle there. As Rabico does take the inside line. It looks quite clear through the back there. Some going a little bit wide. That's expected on that turn, but so far so good. Oh, there is Scotty and Albie. Might have had an issue at the start there. But we got Colin has been passed by a bit as Hartnell was dropping. So what's happened here? As he's facing the wrong way through the S's. Stefano has just said, let's go JJ. So let's jump back up, see what's going on. Seems to be JJ has made a move there on Harry. Hamster's moved up on Noodles, so Noodles has dropped 5 positions here. So he's had a coming together there. Teddy's moving up there. There's Big Boy and Noodles are having a little battle there. So Noodles is going to have the inside line. Gets his elbows out a bit there. So this is a lot going on here. So Rabico, of course, he's on the softs. He's going to get wall as he takes that one a bit wide. So no DRS yet until lap 3, but MDG keeping on the back of Droftus. Is he going to try a lunge here into turn 1? And he does. Again, he is on the quicker tyres. Oh, as Droftus has just made a beautiful switch back. Can he keep that stuck? Oh, he just misses out. That's fine. It's a long way to go in here. Scotty as DNFD's retired in the pits. So Albie's gone in, he must have needed a new wing or something, so he must have had a coming together. But yeah, Scotty's done, but he did have issues anyway with his pedals. As Don is 2 seconds ahead, so he's going to want to be pushing quite hard. He's going to have a nice little breather as MDG will be holding up Droftus. So we just need this DRS to be activated, then we can get going. Oh, as Colin there's made a move on the inside of Harry. It's interesting he's gone for the softs on this one. I would have thought, me personally, probably would have gone the mediums. But that's myself. Oh, as Magnus has made a move on Jahu. As Rabico is really setting the pace there early on. Oh, as Martin has made the move stick there on Sinex. But DRS has been enabled now, so there is just going to be a DRS train now. As Harry has made a move stick on Noodles. There isn't really many winners or losers on this. You've got Droftus drop 2, but that was going to be expected purely because he's on the mediums. Bruce has lost out 3 places there. Collins up 5. You have got Magnus who's up 7. I'm just going to jump back up with Droftus here as he's going to have DRS on MDG. This will be an easy move. That gives you plenty of room. Oh, it looked like Martin went a bit deep there. There's Teddy and RDG are going too wide through there. So I jump back up with MDG. He's a 10th behind. Oh, is he trying to move on the outside there? The fast right-handers. That was brave. So he's just got this DRS train now from Droftus all the way down to Colin. Then you're going to have a second one here from Noodles, Hamster, Harry. So who's gone in? So Magnus has gone in the pits. He's gone for it. He's needed a new nose change. Just jumping on board there. Hamster has got past Harry. And same with Dan. He's got past Sinex. I'd expect Albie to be setting the paces. It's probably going to be on the freshest tyres on the grid. Oh, so MDG has made that move back on, but he went in a bit deep, so that just gave Droftus the chance to take that position back, but that has cost him 4 attempts there because of that battling. Let's just have a look here, because Teddy and Red Dog seem to just be going at it. That's what I've seen the last couple of laps, them two just having their little swaps as they go round. So there's nothing really close, there's already sort of 5-6 tenths behind. Oh, as Teddy Hankey goes wide there, well wide. But he's going to have DRS, so I'd expect him to send a lunge here. But you've got Red Dog with no ERS whatsoever. He's pretty much depleted it. Teddy with 27. So them two battling have cost them a lot of time with the ERS. But it's also given the chance Big Boy just to pull away from those battling. So let's have a look here. Bruges is only 2 tenths behind. So let's see what's going on here. As he's going to have DRS in the back straight. So Colin there's made a move on the inside of JJ. Hamster's gone up 5 positions. So let's just see if Bruges here. Yep. It'll make that move stick easily and enough time to get back into the braking zone. Colin going down the inside. Oh, Colin and JJ trying to make that too wide. Colin keeps the position. Oh. Whoa! Whoa! What's happened here? Bruce is out. What have I missed? Let's jump back here quickly. So where's his car? Have they already cleared it? They have. No, is that just a VSC? No, nothing. So the race continues. Oh, there we go. As Teddy's made the move on the inside again. These two are having a nice little scrap here. Instead of defending, they really should be just using each other just to make gains up to Big Boy. Quickly going to jump back up to Droftus. Droftus with his 65% ERS. He's very good at maintaining that. To be fair, same as Rabico. Brilliant ERS management. So Droftus has made the move stick there on MDG. That was pretty simple. Dan there is making his way up to the back of Martin. Colin has now passed Sinex. So he's dropped JJ. Yep, so let's look. Dan's on the back. Whoa! Okay, there's Hamster. Where is Hamster DNF'd? So it looks like just on the right there. Yeah, so he's overcooked it there and just slammed it into the wall. I very much doubt there's going to be a safety car because there wasn't one for the last one. Ah, that's such a shame. He was picking up places nicely there. And it is a full safety car. So this is just going to play into Rabico's hands here. So he'll be able to dive in for either a fresh set of softs or the mediums. So this can turn into a two-stop now. So I'll probably jump in for a fresh set of softs if they got any fresh ones left. Ooh. Unless he takes the mediums now, takes them deep, and then towards the end he goes for the softs. But yeah, so everyone at the back there is diving in the pits for a fresh set of tyres. But we have got to wait for Rabico or whoever's going to be the lead car to catch the safety car. So this is always the fun bit of a race. What do you talk about? But again, this is just going to bring the field back together. So you've got Colin there who's up 8 places, wondering if he's going to dive in for a fresh set. So this will bring him back in because he is 3rd in the championship. So I wonder, yeah, he's going to, yep, a late pit entry. Yep, so we're going to have Droftus, Rabico, MDG into the pit. So what's he going to stick on? So he's going to stick on a set of mediums. Let's see what Droftus does here. Oh, he slapped on a fresh set of softs. And MDG has put on mediums. And here we go. This has put Teddy straight up into P2. Yep, so Colin went in. He's back on a fresh set of mediums. There we go. Oh, as Harry and Jahu have gone for the hards. So they're going to go to the end on this. They are going to be painful to start with. So as it stands, the only person with a time penalty is Teddy. But he's only 7 lap old mediums. So he's sitting pretty, to be fair. But he is going to have the mighty Droftus on the back of him with those fresh softs. He's going to be quick. You know, Rabico might even be good friends with Teddy and just say, look, hold him up. As Magnus has picked up a time penalty under a safety car. I don't know why you'd want to cut corners under a safety car, there's no rush. So we've got Red Dog, Dan and Droftus who have put on the quickest compounded tyre, the softs. I'm wondering if it would come in now, to be fair, because everyone's backed up. No, probably going to go for one more. Well, that's surprising, because the mess has been cleared. They're all bunched up. It's just time wasting now. Ooh. Why has Silex passed down? Did I miss something there? Okay, a bit confused there. What are they doing? Oh, okay. I'll tell you what I do like from the tier. Silex has put ignoring yellow flags. Okay, this game is buggy tonight, but how has he picked up a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags? We'll probably put that in the reports and try to get that removed. I'm unsure what that was about. But yeah, back to what I was saying, what I do like is some of these tier 1 boys is just the distance they're giving each other. You know, P1 to 3, that's a nice gap, they're not all bunched up. Just give each other the space. But is the safety car coming in this lap? Come on, bring it up. We can't go for any more now, surely. Oh, you're having a laugh. Here we go. We're on 30% of the race now, we're just waiting for this safety car to hurry up. So Irish Gary is all saying, damn, that's poor. Dan saying that's bad sportsmanship, making it stay out. Poor etiquette. Fortunately, it's the game, it's irritating. But this should be the third and final lap. If it don't come in now, then the lobby's bugged. But what I may do is just get the tyres ready for what they're on. Just in case. Whoa! Was Rabico tries to make it too wide with the safety car. Okay, well, I didn't realise that, to be fair. So they're just saying in chat, if you're too far back from the safety car, i.e. 10 lengths, it does keep the safety car out for another lap. Well, that I didn't know. Well, that will be, as the safety car has come in this lap, as Silex has got another 5 seconds for ignoring. But yeah, that'll be down to Sorry, I missed the restart there. We're going to have Droftus breathing down the neck of Rabico here, as they're already, yes, 1.6 ahead. But that'll be down to the admin to have a look at that, and so I can't comment on that, I'm afraid. Well, one, I didn't know, and it's not my place. But it is on stream either way, as Martin has picked up a time penalty. Teddy didn't do a good job of holding Droftus up there. As Rabico goes, oh, shoot, wee, goes super defensive there. Is Droftus going to make a lunge down the inside? As he does, oh, he just gets his elbows out. As MDG has made the move on Henke. So with those soft tyres, he is going to pull out a commanding lead. So Rabico's just got to stay within his DRS, but we have got to wait a couple of laps for that, unfortunately. So closest thing, you've got Martin, who's 3/10 behind Teddy. Where everyone else is on sort of fresher tyres, Teddy's 10 laps old, so everyone will be wanting to get past him as soon as possible. Well, let's just have a look at the time penalties as well. So the penalties, we've got Teddy on 3, Martin who just picked up 3 as Colin made the move there on Martin. Then we've got Sinex who is on 10, but I'm not sure what that was about, so you'll probably have to put that into incidents maybe and try and get them removed. And then you've got Magnus at the back with, as Teddy is dropping quick. So you're going to try and make a move on the inside there, a bit of late braking. Oh, he tried to stick his nose in, but it compromised his run now as Martin's got past him. That's going to leave the door open for Sinex. Oh, a little bit of moving about here. Teddy want to be careful with that. Is he going to try and make a move on the inside? Oh, a bit of late braking. I think Sinex caught the back of him there. But we've got Dan has made the move. Is he looking to make a second move there? Oh, Teddy's getting a bit aggressive there, but Dan's going to try a switch back here. Yep, Teddy's gone way wide, so that's brought Dan up to 6th. Noodles and JJ are having it. 2 wide through that fast right. But JJ is going to have the inside line. No, he's not. Sorry, Noodles is. That's a nice little bit of battle in there as DRS is now enabled. But with this, so JJ's now made the move on Teddy. He won't try and fight that back too hard, but he's got his teammate behind him, Harry, who is going to be on quicker tyres. His big boy's now picked up a time penalty. As Jay is passing big boy, big boy's dropping a bit here, so I'm wondering if he's had an issue somewhere. But just gonna, yeah, he's dropped right to the back. Oh, he's had a spin. Now he's just overcooked his tyres. Those tyres are going to be steaming, so he's going to want to be very careful. But he'd want to continue, just in case anyone else leaves. He can still potentially pick up a point. He's still going to have to make a stop anyway, and he can go deep on those tyres. So just going to jump back up, see what's going on. Red Dog 2-2. Whoa, there's a massive lock up there from Harry. The smoke coming from them brakes, tyres. So we've had an incident there. It looks like Magnus may have had an issue there, because we just had a yellow Sector 2 flag. So we got Droftus now with a 4-second lead. But he's just got to stay with him, and realistically, if he gets past 8 seconds, that is where you're in trouble. As Hartnell has picked up a time penalty. So you don't really want to drop back no more than 8 seconds by the end of this stint. So Colin's slowly reeling in MDG, but Sinex has now picked up a time penalty through the S's. So everyone has done one stop, except for Big Boy has just gone into it, so I'm wondering if he's picked up damage there. So I missed that, but yeah, stuck on the hards to the end. That's surprising. 14, probably could have gone for mediums, unless he didn't have a fresh set. The closest thing, you got JJ on the back of Noodles. He is closing. He's going to make a mega lunge here. Straight on the inside. Nice and clean. Oh, as Noodles now comes back at him. So JJ going to try to switch back here. But he's going to compromise because he's going to be on the outside line. So Noodles still quite defensive there. But again, nice clean racing from JJ. So Jahu a 10th behind Hanky. Who is still yet to stop. With Noodles with a 3-second time penalty. So he probably cut that last corner. Let's have a look here, Albie. Yeah, he won't make it. Probably the back straight, he'll have a little crack at him. So we've got Sinex. This is a bit of a DRS train here. As Hanky has picked up another time penalty, so that has now put him on 6 seconds. So other than the biggest one being Sinex on 13, but again, something happened during the safety car which I didn't see. So the biggest gain at the moment is Colin. Gained 10 positions, no penalties. As Martin goes super defensive, so Dan behind him, is he going to make a move on the inside? Oh, he brakes nicely. Lad's going too wide there, no. Martin just brakes a bit later. Oh! Nearly a bit of contact there, but Dan's going to have the inside line. Martin is not making it easy for him. That's what we like, but you've got to be careful because that should bring Sinex into... Whoa! As Dan has clipped Martin. So it looked like the rear has just caught his front. Martin is going into the pit, so I'm wondering, has he got wing damage? But I'm not sure what happened there. That'll be probably a discussion for the stewards or a DM between each other. Well, yeah, his field is slowly, so Droftus is now nearly 6 seconds ahead. Bang on, Gary. Oh, I see, you still... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm not going to get involved in that. What's done is done. That's a discussion for everyone else afterwards. So, as I say, we've got Sinex here all over the back of Dan. As Albie has passed Teddy Hanky, but again, I still don't think he is pitted. No, still no stops. So he is going to go for the one stop on those. 16 laps, 17 after this. So we've got 7 tenths behind there. Let's have a look at Jaho. He's 2.5 tenths behind Henke. He should make this move stick, as I say. He is on the fresh tyres, even though they are hards. So 30% there for ERS, 16 there, he's not going to use it. Is he going to make a late lunge in the inside? Teddy Hanky doesn't even bother fighting it too hard as they go. A little bit of wheel banging, can live with that, that's not a problem. nothing wrong with a little hard scrap. We've got Noodles, who has joined the back of Sinex and Dan. And we've got Colin here slow. It's similar time, to be fair. Oh, we've had an issue in the S's. I believe that's Magnus. Yes, as he's going rather slow. So has he had a coming together with someone? So, oh, Dan and Sinex having a little scrap there. But Dan just pulls out. He doesn't bother going for a lunge on the inside there. But Sinex goes well wide. You going to try a little switchback? No. So Hartnell has just dropped there as Magnus goes well wide there. As he picks up a time penalty just from on the left there. So there's not as many time penalties, big ones, as I thought there was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot higher than that. So sorry, let's jump up as Dan has gone into the pits. So he's going to stick on a set of mediums to the end now. 10 laps. Yep, they'll take him to the end. Hanky comes in for his first and only pit stop, so I'm guessing he'll sit on a set of softs. Oh, them brakes are red hot. So let's see what these boys can do on those softs as Magnus is out. Oh, has he just, he's done, okay, so he has done that in the pits. So he's retired, he's done. So I'm going to jump back up. So we've got JJ, who has shut the door on to the back of Noodles and Sinex. Oh, yeah, Hartnell was in the pit. So Big Boy's put himself, he's got a point as Hanky has now picked up another time penalty. So Albie on the back of Harry. I'm interested in this one as well. So Colin has went from 1.4 to now 7 tenths, so he's in striking distance. So I wonder, is Droftus going to take these tyres to the end? As he has got the fastest lap at the moment as well. So yeah, so Don won't be pitting again. That's him done, so... Oh, nearly 20 laps on softs. That's going some if he can do that. Still early days yet. But as it stands, those tyres are going to be slippery as we get deeper into this race. Don should now start to be turning on. So Colin is now going to have DRS on the back of MDG, so he should get, as Albie has picked up another time penalty. So 40%, yeah. MDG's pretty much used all his ERS, so... As Martin has gone into the pits again. So he's gone for a new nose cone, so he must have had an issue during that. Sorry, as Albie has made a move on the DRS straight. But here we go. Colin is now going to start to chase down Rabica, as long as he ain't got to defend too much from MDG. Here we go. Droftus has gone into the pits now, so he's going to whack on a set of softs. That'll be it to the end. Rabico makes his way across the pit straight. So puts himself in P1, same as Collins, P2. As Collins made the move... Oh, he had already made that move, sorry. So JJ P6 has got past Noodles. As Albie's gone in for his final stop. So we've got 8 laps here. Droftus is nearly 9 seconds behind MDG. And he is 10 seconds behind Rabico, but he is going to be on those fresh softs as Teddy sets the fastest lap. with a 1:34.4, but unfortunately being P12, he will not get that point. So Colin and Rabico on 11 lap hole tyres, so it's going to be a slug out between them three potentially to the end. So let's jump on with MDG, see what's going on. Yep, so Colin has now got into DRS of Rabico. And he's just pulling MDG behind, so Colin on 37% ERS. And then you've got Rabico on pretty much similar, to be fair. So yeah, you've got Rabico pushing just to try and get out of that DRS zone. I think he may have done it, you know. Let's have a look on MDG. He's going to have DRS. But did Colin... Ah, Colin got it. Jesus, 9 seconds to nearly 6 in less than a lap. There's Harry's made the move on Noodles, who is going into the pits for his final stop. So I'm just going to jump back up now because Colin is going to be within striking distance of Rabico on this back straight. Is he going to make... No, he's just too far back for that, so probably the next lap. But MDG want to push it a bit because he is about to drop out of DRS. So there's nothing really else going on here. Hartnell, Big Boy making moves on each other, but they are quite a way back from the field. So Big Boy can get this done in the next couple of laps. He'll pick up an extra point or two here. But he'll probably just want to stay behind Hartnell just to boost his ERS. So I'm just going to jump back up here to Colin, who is within so close, he's nearly pushing him round. Six laps to go. Oh, dropped us 5 seconds now. So he gained nearly 3 seconds on the first lap. Nearly 2 on this lap. So he is on a charge. Of course, you don't want to push it as hard as possible, then potentially spend the tyre life. But then again, you don't want to sit back neither, because he's got his championship to protect. And his main rivals would be Don P2 in the championship, Colin P3. So they're going to be looking, as he's looking to make a move here, he's going to get that done nice and easily. And I believe that's only one stop for Colin. Yeah, so he went soft mediums. So that safety car would have played in his favour. Because unfortunately the only thing that's going on at the moment is Collins, Don and MGG. The rest of the field is too spread out. So I'm going to stick on board with this. As Sector 2 there's been an issue which looks like Teddy, yes, he's facing the wrong way and he has lost a wing. So he's going to need to pit now. Whoa, easy. He overcooked that a bit. So, nice and easy on the power. So, just jump back up again. Jesus, Drofters has taken another second out of these boys. So there's more yellow flags going on here, and I believe that's... Oh, that's probably Teddy, because he's got no wing, he's going to be coming off as... Oh! Drofters has picked up a 3-second time penalty! Oh! So he was just pushing way too hard. Damn! But also, 5 laps to go. Look at that sky. So, are they going to take these to the end, or last couple of laps, is someone going to be brave enough to take it? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, that has got dark very, very fast. If it starts raining now, they're going to have to go in for the inters on the last lap or two. Oh, it's such a shame. The ex-Drofters was taking chunks and chunks of time out of them. Again, so he's now under 2 seconds. He's going to be within striking distance. So MDG is on the back of, as Dan picks up his first time penalty. But he's closing in there on Albie. So he's going to need to push a little bit more just so he can get within DRS. As Hankey's picked up another time penalty. But again, I'm going to jump back up to this. Because you've got MDG is now 4 tenths on the back of Rabico. And this is just playing into Colin's hands, because the pure fact is the more Rabico and MDG fight, he's just going to have a chance to just pull away. So he's already broken the DRS there. But was Rabico within? No, yes he was. You can't really say no, he wasn't. 1.2 now, Droftus. So by the end, probably end of sector 2, he's within DRS range. Gordon Bennett. That was a man on a mission. Half a second. So MDG is going to want to push to get past Rabico here, but also keep an eye on the back with Droftus. So 30% ERS, 17, 19. So Colin's just managed to keep a bit more of these, so he's going to need that. 3 laps to go. Oh gosh, here we go. Oh, Droftus looked like he cut that. Maybe he didn't. You can definitely see he wants to get a wiggle on. Sector 2, there's a Aston Martin off. And that is, unfortunately, Teddy again. He's just not having a fun time here, I'm afraid. So that's just brought Martin in it. Whoa! Oh yeah, so he's lost it again. So Martin, as it stands, is going to pick up that final point. Sorry, missed that. As Droftus as... No! Oh, Droftus trying to go around the outside here, but he's going to give him the inside for the next turn. And then will MDG try sweep back? No, he gets that move done. As Teddy's picked up another time penalty, so I believe that was himself. Two laps to go. Two laps, that is it. Or this then 2 laps, should I say. Ooh. So 2 attempts, so he's going to get him on the back straight here. You can see he's almost willing Rabico to get out of the way. Whoa. Is he going to try and make a move on the inside? No. That was close to a little tap at the back there. So both of them, DRS, so straight back in his slipstream again, so it's just not enough. He'll probably make a lunge here into... yep, So he's got that move done, so he's now just got to catch up to Colin, who isn't going to have DRS. But can Rabico come back at him through the DRS? Probably not on the pit straight, but he'll have another chance on the back straight again. As there's been an issue in sector. As Martin is out. Oh, what's this going to do? Just won't bring out a safety car now, it's too late. But we bring out a VSC potentially. So where's he dropped it? No, the car's been cleared, so going to jump back up to these lads here. Ooh, see, it's getting to that point as well where it's driver of the day, but Rabico's now lost DRS, so MDG does have a chance of nicking a P3, but Droftus is going to have to get past him here. An absolute hammer time, because he's still got to contend with that 3 seconds. So really, does he really want to fight this hard? I get you want to finish P1 on track, I really do, but I'll tell you what, these front runners, absolutely brilliant battles. It's been some nice, clean fighting, to be fair, through all of this. So penalties are probably going to play quite a big part from 6th and downwards. Sinex is going to be fine. So for the final time, Droftus is on the penultimate lap. I don't see him pulling out 3 seconds, not in one lap. So let's see what he can do here. He hasn't got much ERS left. So Colin's just got to stay within his DRS and he can take P1 here. One-stop strategy. Exactly the same as Droftus. Droftus went medium to softs. Played dividend. He is going to finish P1 on track. Colin went soft to medium. But he was, I believe it was P13, 14. So, just coming back down here. There's Sinex. Oh, Sinex has picked up 16 seconds worth of penalties. But again, that's potentially only 6. So we'll see what he does after that. But he's broke out in just over half a lap, nearly a second and a half. Let's jump down here. Is MDG going to make a lunge somewhere just to nick some points? Probably not, so I'm going to stick on board with Droftus as he makes his way around the fast right-handers for the last time this week. So congratulations. Droftus does cross the line P1, but Colin is going to take that due to a time penalty. So then Rabico will take P3, MDG will take P4. I'm not too sure where Sinex is going to finish here, but we shall see. So even Alby's gained 10 positions, so Sinex crosses the line. Has he got a 5-second penalty as well? Okay. He finishes 8th. Oh no, he's still dropping. That should be it for him, 9th. 10th, sorry. So JJ picks up a P5 in his first full-time race for Tier 1, so well done. Yeah, I'm not saying that on stream, whether it's right or wrong or not. Weatherman, Alby, Dan, Jahu, Sinex will take P10. So I think we are just waiting for Hartnell and then Big Boy. So let's just see. I believe it's going to give it to Colin, just for the amount of passes he made. as it does. I'm going to have to just watch back this, but I am edging towards him, even though Drofter's drive was phenomenal. Just that penalty kicked his backside, unfortunately. As Stefano has said, good race, gents. Yeah, it was a brilliant race. Oh yes, first race, P5. It was a fantastic job, so I'm going to let them finish out their little celebration just before we go through the final classifications. So just wait for that to load. So, P1, Colin. Droftus P2, Rabico P3, MDG P4. You got JJ P5. Harry has picked up P6. You've got Albie who's picked up P7 and with the fastest lap. So that's an extra point for him. Dan P8. You've got Jahu P9, Cynex 10th, Noodles 11th, Red Dog 12th, Hartnell 13th, Big Boy 14th. Teddy Hankey finished out with a point. Then we had Martin, Magnus, Hamster, Bruges and Scotty, unfortunately with DNF. So they were out. As Marcus just said, excellent drive, JJ. Oh, 100%. So looking forward to seeing what he can do the rest of this season. So he's on the back foot on points, but he'll be back for season 4 as well, start fresh. But that is it for this week. It's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for the comments, keeping me company. So next time I'll be about will be the F2 on Monday for comms. Then I've got to take this dreaded track on Sunday for Tier 3. I am not looking forward to that. But other than that, it has been awesome. Thank you very much, guys, for joining, and take care. Peace out.